million. The 76-year-old Nadal now facing up to 280 years in the big house if convicted. Bill?
Meg, time to have some fun.
All right, bring it.
Let's watch it all. No, just keep going.
This could come in handy.
That's from The Spy Who Loved Me. James Bond had a car boat in that movie. In the next 6 to 12 months, you could own one too. We're not making this up. On the launch pad today, it's known as the Aquada, D-A at the end. It's met the specs now needed for sale here in the United States. Check it out. Going from land into water. Automotive expert Michael Caudill from NataGuides.com is with me now live. Hey, Mike, good morning to you and welcome back here.
Bill, good morning. How are you?
I love the videotapes. Does this thing really work?
Well, I'll tell you, amphibious technology has been around for 50 years, but yesterday I spoke with their team over there. That thing is going to rock and roll in 2010, ready to hit the road. Absolutely works.
2010, one short year away. Come on back out to the launch pad here, because I want to show this. We've seen this clip, but we have not seen this clip. This is literally city driving on the water with the skyline behind. It's British made, right, Mike?
No, actually, it's 100% American made, right in Michigan, right here in the good old U.S.
So I'm going to get this right. Did it qualify first in Britain and second in the United States?
That's correct. That is correct.
All right. On water, how fast?
On water, 30 miles an hour, fast enough to get a water skier up behind the car or boat.
We have video of that in a moment here. You'll see it. On land, it goes how fast?
Now, on land, it operates just like a fully functional automobile, cruising up to about 100 miles an hour if you really want to press that gas pedal down.
I see. What's the mechanism, there's the water skier, that enables this car to convert from land to water?
Well, here's what's unique about what Gibbs has done with the technology in this vehicle. It's fully sealed. So basically, with the push of a button and 12 seconds later, once you enter the water as a car, you hit the button and the wheels simply pull up, but the vehicle is completely encased. So that engine is completely protected from the water elements.
But does it have a propeller? I mean, how does it generate speed on water?
Yeah, so it's using jet propulsion technology. So the water will essentially come through the front under the vehicle. It'll be sucked through, whipped around in a jet, and kicked out of the back, similar to a jet ski. They have another product that's actually hitting the market this year, and it's going to be a combination of an ATV and a jet ski. Yes.
You believe
Called
that?
the quad ski. Called the quad ski.
Well, we'll wait for the videotape on that. But when you go from water back to land, Mike, you said it's sealed, right? And we've been telling
100%.
people for years, don't ever drive over that standing water on a road because you're going to get some water up in the engine and your electricity is going to be shot. What does this have to prevent that?
Well, this company spent over $100 million in engineering technology and over 1 million hours of manpower to really engineer this thing to make it work right. Essentially, you're encasing the entire vehicle, and when you're hitting the water or coming out of the water, all you're seeing is a retractable set of suspension components that just lift the wheels up so that you can plane that boat out on the water.
Sweet.
Why
2010.
is this necessary, Bill?
Well, it's a good question. I mean, Mike, you see a market for this?
So here's the interesting part. There's always a market for these kinds of products. And is it your average, everyday, ordinary commuter car to work? It's probably not. But for those of you that really aspire to have additional toys in your garage, this thing's perfect for places like Lake Havasu on the Colorado River, you know, or here in Long Beach out in our harbor. What a great little vehicle. Price point, $80,000 for that vehicle right there.
Another toy in the garage. I think Caudill wants to own one of these, don't you, Mike?
I'll tell you what, Megan, Bill, I am going to own one of these. But the best part is, Bill, if I own it, I'm going to water ski you behind it.
Cool. Well, we'll get videotape of that. YouTube, here we come. Thank you, Mike. Good to have you on. Mike Caudill, thanks live
guys.
out of L.A. for Nata Guides. You got a question you want answered? Hemmer at FoxNews.com. You want to talk about this? Also on Twitter at Bill Hemmer, so check it out right there.
Bill, what do you think? You and I maybe on two little tubes behind this thing.
You know what? When you live in, especially like in L.A., or in New York, with the traffic deals we have to manage around here.
Right.
I mean, just find the boat ramp.
And it gets rid of all like the towing the boat in, towing it out. Just drive right in.
Yeah.
Look at that picture. Would you look at that picture?
You would have the Go-Go's all fired up.
Is that Brian Wilson in the passenger seat? Looks remarkably like him.
A little bit.
Doesn't
and he looks a little bit like Bill Clinton.
What are the odds that
once removed?
those two went out on the water and did that? In any event, okay, that was a cool segment. Well, the clock is ticking down, folks, on one of America's biggest 3 automakers. Will Chrysler be with us tomorrow?
Oh.
We'll know within hours. Plus, did you know, pay attention, Hemmer, that you have a constitutional right to be naked?
Yes,